Hello and welcome back to my channel. As you can probably tell by the title and the thumbnail of this video, today I will be doing the half and half then and now makeup video, and I hope you join me. So if you would like to see what my makeup used to look like and what I wear it like now, then all you have to do is keep on watching. This video kind of originated from the fact that I don't wear as much makeup anymore on daily basis. In fact, on daily basis I don't wear any, and if I am, it literally is just maybe a little bit of mascara, a little bit of brow gel, and that is it. I don't even conceal my eyes anymore. Anyway, I am sort of struggling for ideas. I want to change my channel up a little bit to sort of go into like a little bit of lifestyle and stuff like that. So please let me know what you would like to see on my channel. I sort of dabbed my toes in the sea of hair. I dabbed my toes in the sea of fashion. So just let me know. My birthday is coming up, so I will definitely be doing something for that. I am going on holiday and I'm considering buying some new clothes, so just let me know if you would like to see hauls and tutorials still. Just let me know what you'd like to see. But today's video kind of stemmed from me realizing that in October, which is in like what, 4 or 5 months, it will be my 5-year anniversary of being on YouTube. I don't know where that went. It's gone so fast. I've been obsessed with full coverage foundation for a long time, but ever since my skin has got a little bit better, as you can still see, I suffer with acne that will probably never change, but I'm getting older, my skin is changing, and I no longer have cystic acne as badly as I used to have anyway. I don't wear foundations, I don't wear makeup on a daily basis, but back in the day I used to. So anyway, this is the longest intro ever. Let's zoom it in, let's divide my face, and let's put some makeup on. Okay, I'm going to start off with prepping my face because that has changed a little bit ever since I've found Function of Beauty, sort of their beauty range. I have really been enjoying this serum, so I put this on every morning after washing my face. I don't use it on the night. I still use my Murad anti-acne serum thing, and I still, 5 years on, and I still don't remember what it's called. And I'm going to use an oldie but a goodie, probably my all-time favorite moisturizer, the Clinique Moisture Surge. It's like a nice gel formula and it's not too heavy. And I know this video might be slightly bit long, but I will try and keep it short and sweet. I'm going to start off with my brows because that's probably one of the biggest differences. I used to absolutely love filling in my brows with pomades, and I'm sure I will still love it now. It's just how thick and how defined my brows are these days. That's such a big difference. I'm going to take my favorite product, the Dipbrow Pomade by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I would always start by making that first initial line. My brows are slightly shaped differently to what I used to have them. They are definitely not plucked enough, quite defined. I still like that, don't get me wrong, I still like it, but for my current side, what I'm going to use is the Brow Wiz. I definitely don't do them first. They are not my priority for sure. All I need in them is some brow gel. Time to prep the before side for some eyeshadow. And I'm taking something that I would always use for my eyeshadow, and it is the Collection Lasting Perfection. I absolutely love this still. I actually, again, had another thought, and it might be an interesting video to watch. Me recreating or me following a old video of mine. And For this side, I'm not going to do anything yet because I don't wear eyeshadow on a daily basis. For my eyeshadow today, I want to use the palette that has started it all really for me. I remember being so excited to buy the Jaclyn Hill palette with Morphe, and long story short, this is the palette that has started it all. I purchased it, I started playing with it, and I ended up saying to myself, you know what, I've always wanted to be on YouTube. I am a videographer, and I just need to give it a try. And you know what? It is the best decision I have ever made because it has pushed me out of my comfort zone. It has allowed me to do what I love doing, and it's all because of this palette. One of my first brushes, this is from Primark, and I'm going to take Pukey and fluff this in my crease. You know, even my sort of eyeshadow application has changed. I know exactly the makeup look I'm going to be recreating with this. The battery died on me. Hopefully you saw everything up till now. To be honest though, I am a babbler. That hasn't changed throughout the years. In fact, it probably got worse. Let's build the intensity just ever so slightly. I'm going to take Mocha on the same brush, the same Primark brush that I used to absolutely love, and I still do. I've got loads of these. It's like a really slanted brush. I would always take my eyeshadow on the tip here, and then the rest would blend the sort of the things in my crease. It's a brilliant brush to have, to be honest. The makeup that I'm doing on this side, the before side, this is me at university. This is me sort of entering adulthood and not having a job, just me being me. So that's why I would wear such a very in your face makeup. Ever since I started working, I would definitely tone it down. I wouldn't do the makeup that I'm doing on this side for work. And the shade that I'm going to put on my lid is Twerk. You have definitely seen a makeup look like this before from me. I was just so proud of myself for pushing myself by mixing up like a very neutral sort of a crease and such a pop of colour. I felt like a genius. I was literally like, oh my god, everyone will be looking at me thinking, wow, how did she do that? And I still like it, not gonna lie, that looks very, very pretty. The blue is definitely not as bright as I would like it to be, but that's what I used to do. I'm just taking my previous brush to blend sort of the seam of where the crease meets the blue. I'm going to take a little bit of Pool Party, sort of press that in the middle. I'm going to very briefly move on to foundation and bases. For my before base, for my old base, I took out the foundation vault that I have. On my channel, I have tested out a ton, like over 60 foundations, and I still have all of them because I am a hoarder and I can't part ways with it, and I keep thinking that I might need them. What used to be just my absolute favourite, the Jouer Essential Coverage. I have tested it on my channel back in the day, very, very early on, and I sort of fell in love with it because it has the most coverage. I have not found a foundation that replaces this, that even comes close. This is it. If you want a high, full, full, absolutely full coverage foundation that is very thin, that is just very high in pigment. This is it. Hopefully there's still something in there. It is still the very first bottle that I got. So I am about to put a 5-year-old foundation on. I just realized that as I said it. Has it dried up? Maybe it might. It might have. Let's see if I can get it with a brush. Yeah, that should be fine. Because it's old, it's gonna start drying up very quickly. So I am going to get a brush and try and blend her in. Look at that. Look how pale my foundation used to be. In my defense, I did not wear fake tan like I am now. And I remember when it comes to this foundation, it was too light for me. But I just didn't know, because I bought it online, I just didn't know what shade I would be. Definitely dries a lot faster than it used to. Because it's old. And how I got into cream bronzer was by using the Revolution Conceal and Define concealer in, I think it was C13 that I bought initially, and then I even went up to C15. Why? Don't ask me, because this is absolutely way too dark for me. But I'm going to try and contour with it. This is exactly what I used to do, and I bet it will still work. It's just not going to look very good because my foundation is way too pale. I'm like reading myself right now. I'm not even, but this is what I would use. I still love cream bronzer, cream contour, and I still use the Fenty Beauty one. For concealer, I'm using the Collection Lasting Perfection, and the shade is Extra Fair because I used to just be absolutely crazy about the shade of my skin apparently. Let's set, and I still have just the tiniest little bit of RCMA. This used to be my go-to. It's still great, but it's just so pale, and it's just talc in comparison to what a good powder is. Wow, it really is just like a full-on read. I'm going to highlight because I used to love highlighter just like the next person, and because back in the day I couldn't afford the luminizer from the Balm, I bought the W7 Glow Commotion, which is very, very similar, and I used to really like it. Still looks nice, not going to lie. Not everything was bad back in the day. Just have so much old makeup. And to be fair, I did bin quite a lot of it as well. I used to have this orange eyeshadow, I think, that I used to wear as blush. Oh, where is it? I started looking for stuff and I forgot. Okay, I finished this side of my face. I can't find like Primark really thick lashes, but this is pretty much the makeup look I would wear. Yeah, actually, I forgot to do my lip. I'm going to take a Barry M lip liner in Toast, and initially I thought I was going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Nude Kate. My eyes is starting to sting. Wonderful. But I'm not. I'm going to take probably the oldest nude lip that I have. This is making me realize that I need to go through these and bin a lot of them. Something that I was so happy to be able to afford, and I used to wear it absolutely all the time. it is the Jeffree Star Liquid Lipstick in Mannequin. Let's try again. This is the makeup that I would be wearing on daily basis for almost 5 years ago. I do love it, I'm not going to lie. That is definitely like me. It just brings back so many memories. Okay, let's do my makeup now, because this should be pretty quick. I just use any random concealer. This one just happens to be the Anastasia Beverly Hills Magic Touch, and I have the shade 6. If I'm not wearing a fake tan, this is slightly too dark for me, and I do 3, maybe 2 sometimes dots. I take my Made by Mitchell brush because it's a lot quicker than using a sponge. As you can see, my eye is lifted, but it looks very natural, very minimal, and that's that on that. For my contour, I still love the KVD Shade and Light palette, but I have the 2 lighter shades. I've repurchased them because this is what my Shade and Light looks like. I do a little bit of a bronzer. I sometimes don't, but let's be honest, I need a slight comparison. And then if I fancy just something on the lid, I take my big brush, I squeeze it, and I go into my crease. I then put a little bit of mascara on. This just happens to be the Maybelline Sky High. Ever since trying that one on my channel, I have enjoyed it. And the reason why I do mascara now is because I use my lashes as a guide for my liner. When it comes to my lips, I'm all about natural, neutrals, something that will wear off nicely throughout the day, and I often do a reversed ombre. I have really been enjoying taking Cherry Wet from Jeffree Star. It's nice to see that I still like the brand. I put that in the middle, and then I use my finger to blend it in, and then I put either lip gloss on or a little bit of Carmex. So I'm just going to take Carmex today. Just lip balm that I can reapply throughout the day. Alright you guys, so here it is. This is my before and after, my back in the day versus now makeup. This is what I used to wear on daily basis about 4 years ago, and this is what I wear on daily basis now. I think the sort of tutorial part or the video itself just shows you how much time of my life I am saving by not doing this almost every single day. Don't get me wrong, I miss this in a way, in like a strange way, and I feel like the emotions are coming. I loved playing with makeup. I love playing with makeup. I loved having time of my life being able to wear makeup like this, go out for karaoke or something like that, and just enjoying life. I can feel a tear coming. I still love it. I still love a bold nude lip. I love the combination of colors. I actually kind of like my brow. It's just a little bit more bold. I still love me some bronzer, just a little bit more accurately matched to my skin tone. When it comes to foundation, I think that's the sort of biggest difference in my life. I just don't wear it. I just don't wear foundation anymore. I have definitely learned a lot from this video. Definitely need to go through my makeup stash and bin a lot of old stuff. Maybe you want that in a video, let me know. But the biggest takeaway is that that's what sort of life is about. You live, you learn, and you change, and that is absolutely okay. So anyway, nostalgia has hit me bad, and it was a very fun video to make. As always, I hope you have enjoyed that. Nothing has changed there. If you do like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being with me these so many years. I love you so much. You are the best, and I hope to see you next time.